It's Mandy. I'm going to do my sex kitten look today. It looks just like this. It's very easy, very simple, just a few steps to follow. And I get a lot of compliments on it. I don't wear it out, but I do in some photo shoots that I have done in the past. I have worn this look, and a lot of people have really liked it. Okay, so we're going to get started. Make sure your sleeves are up. This is some dirty work. First off, I'm going to start by priming my eyeshadow or my eyelid with eye primer. And this is Ulta Professional. I really like this. It does not dry out my lid at all. And we're just going to smooth that all the way up to the eyebrow. Make sure you get some in the inner corner. And then we are going to go and put it on underneath here. Okay. Next, I'm going to zoom in so that way you can see what I'm doing. First, let me show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to be using the NYX Black Bean. And then my Bedhead Palettes Makeup for Cool People. And we're going to be using this matte brown and this matte black. And for highlighter, we're going to be using this color, which is, I believe it's called Peach. And it's just a shimmery highlighter color. Okay, so we are going to get started with the black bean, and this is going to get pretty messy. So, be ready. First off, I'm just going to pull this out. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Okay. You're going to pull this out, and you're going to cover this with the whole lid. Adjust the lighting here. And this will be very, very messy, so don't worry about that. We'll fix it later. You just want to make sure you get the gist of it on here. And as you can see, it looks really bad, but that's okay. We'll fix it. Then I am taking my e.l.f. liner brush, but I don't use it for liner. I use it to smooth out my cream. And you just want to kind of smooth that in. Kind of bring it down in the inner corner here. And just kind of help that line go along. You don't need to spend too much time. Make sure you bring that down into your lash line. I made a little bit of a nasty mess right there. I'm going to clean it off with my finger. Just like that. Next, I'm taking another e.l.f. brush, which is an eyeshadow brush, and I'm sticking it into that matte black that I showed you, blowing off the excess. Then I'm just going to tap that on all over that black. It'll help deepen it and help keep it in place. Just like that. Kind of smooth these little lines here. Once you have that everywhere, I'm going to take another e.l.f. contouring eye brush, and this is a Studio Line. I'm going to dip it into my brown, blow off the excess, and then I'm just going to start smoothing that all over the black. And see, it's really starting to come together. I'm going to dip that back in, and now I'm going to start doing circles all over just to kind of smoke it out. I just call it rolling. And I really focus out here. And when I'm out at the outer corner of my eye, I pretend like I have a little C here. Bring that brown down and circle. Next, I'm just going to kind of tap that brown into the black. Really just blend away. You could do windshield wiper motions, any that you want. that's how that should look. And it's still a little messy, but that's okay. I'm going to take a little more brown and keep doing the edges here till I have it to the way that I like it and the shape that I like it. I really like a Pamela Anderson eye. I just think it's sexy. Next, I am taking my NYX eyeliner in black, and I am just going to get it on my hand and warm it up, get it nice and creamy, and I am going to line underneath my eye. And I'm going to go all the way in and connect it. One thing I like to do is kind of bring it up into that shadow. Okay, I'm going to take it and I'm going to go along the top as well. You don't want to pull too hard on your lid, just enough to make it tight so you can get right up into those lash line. Okay. Now I am going to take my Coastal Scents brush. It's a little liner brush. Dip it in that black, and I'm going to start right here. And I'm just going to work my way in, and I'm going to smudge this lower line. Also putting the eyeshadow on top of the liner helps it stay in place. And then, like I said, I'm going to smudge it out. Then I'm going to go out here and I'm going to bring this black and just smudge it into my eyeshadow. Pull it forward. Just like that. Next, I am taking a little fluffy brush, sticking it in that neutral, blowing off the excess, and, highlighting, bringing it down into here. Just like that. Put a little more in there. Okay, next we're going to curl lashes and do eyeliner, or mascara, sorry. I am using Maybelline's Full and Soft. You can use falsies, but I do not like them. So I just use what God gave me. And I think it looks good enough. Next, I am going to take my NYX again, and I am going to line my waterline. Just like that. Shoot. Taking this, and you can fill in your brow. I just use a really light brow filler. Then for my cheeks, I am just going to take my Estee Lauder and just kind of lightly go in here and contour my cheeks just a little bit. And then for lips, I'm using my Ceto by NYX. You don't want too much of a dramatic lip. And there you go. I think it's very sexy. Easy peasy. Mwah.